So apparently, most of this I knew since birth, but apparently the Christians, atheists, Satanists, Muslims are just, and apparently the other people, I mean, you really think there's six-armed elephant warriors? That's the delusional people making up more delusions. But apparently they are just warriors of Rome, like it's a mind control call. And lots of people have discussed this about how those things probably didn't even exist, and that would have been invented by the fucking Vatican and shit like that. And like the Bible stories, those people didn't exist and shit. Jesus and stuff didn't exist, and it's a mind control call. And I mean, you can all the evidence leads to it, but living through it is quite another thing. Living through things is way different than reading and understanding. I mean, especially when you're not a human, like you're not trash, so you wouldn't understand how anyone would need slavery. I'd rather go outside and drown in a river than have someone else do fucking anything for me, yet alone be a slave. Like the simple mindset of a slave is incompetence, so it couldn't perform an action correctly if I wanted to enslave it. It'd be like, who's a good slave? A dog. Can a dog go build a computer for me? Fuck no. The dog's gonna drool all over. The dog's already drooling and acting stupid and fucking jumping on me and clawing my nice clothes and yapping and what? I mean, that's other people's technically. Well, technically, even I raised a dog, but it was like a little too fucking loving. Maybe I understand that now why some people think I'm too loving. But not really. I didn't really have a problem with that dog. I guess that might be specific and shit. Fucking how they work, and I've never seen a cat like mine either. But anyways, the point is, so we have on this planet, we have this pyramid people controlling the earth, and so what happens to the pyramid people? Who frickin' knows? But all of a sudden, the pyramid people also worship this Bible, and now so and then the sub Bible people, because there's the Bible people and then the servants of the Bible people. All the people below the original Bible people are servitude. The books literally say things like, "Don't make money." Why would you not make money if I mean if we're going to work, because we're teaching people to not make money but to be slaves. They even say give all your money to the government. The Christians say that. Okay, so who is the government? The government is the pyramid people, the leader of the Bible cults. This is so overprivileged we can't even name the step between them and the pyramid that they put in their government and on their dollar bill. And I mean, it's pretty simple. The original Bible and those people they have holidays and traditions. They kill people. They eat people who are against them, okay? And what they do is they go and this is how religion's always worked. What religion is it's a race, and then it kills other people and colonizes them and mixes them together. The Italians taught us this, who are the same exact pyramid people who are running USA today. You ever met an Italian? Have you ever met a European in America? I don't think there is any. Could be a couple. Never met them, because the rapist race is fucking here to stay. The Christians and their pals. But what happens is you take that Bible that tells you to go kill everyone on the planet except for your interbred family. That's what the Bible says. It says kill everybody. It says kill the pagans, kill the pagans. It's basically a manual for genocide and enslavement. It says enslavement is good and blah, 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 blah. And it also says It also has other things like we was slaves. These are the fattest, laziest, stupidest fucking people on earth I've never seen do a goddamn thing for the most part. They've never been slaves. They're so fucking pale. You can tell they were not slaves in Egypt because they wouldn't be fucking gray skinned mutant looking fucking alien sons of bitches like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and Donald Trump. If they had ever done some fucking work in their life, how do they not even turn colors by going out in the fucking sun like Gavin Newsom in California? It literally takes me 20 minutes to go out in the sun, I guess. I'm just not their fucking full bloodline and shit. Fucking, yeah, I turn orange out there. But, okay, so the Christians force their children to work, prevent them from doing anything of value. And what happens then is the Christians' masters who wrote their Bible for them, because they're illiterate, fucking, except for maybe one of the parents, maybe the parent who raped and killed the other fucking parent is not as illiterate. But anyways, they tell them don't collect money, don't hoard money, and don't worry about money. Give it all away. Give it away to who? What type of trash is asking for money? It takes trash to ask for money. That's why I be wondering about all these Israeli-looking people on the street corner panhandling all the time. First of all, I tried to live outside to escape this goddamn parasite race in USA. And they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me stay outside. So you're not even allowed to stay outside. So how the hell is there people outside who are homeless? Because there ain't. You ain't allowed to do that. You have the little robber rapist race in your life, no time at all, shuffling you off somewhere and shit. And so that's happened repeatedly. Or at least one time, right? I'm not going to keep trying it. Like, I'd love to go outside. It's like fucking 20 below. I'd love to go outside and just walk to Antarctica and fucking freeze to death and die to escape this human fucking filth on this planet. But and all the fucking memories of them, even if they're all fucking dead, just the memory, every fucking single memory, and understanding that they've been all in this together, like they said during 2020 and shit, which, I mean, they were fucking the whole time. It takes a whole fucking nation to fucking start drugging children and enslaving them and things like that. But, so the Christians are people, are Abrahamics who go to a new nation and rape and kill those people. And they raise up the children of the people they've raped and destroyed. And so what do they teach them so they can remain in power? They teach them don't go after money, but work and be a slave. I can see the whole argument for don't chase money, don't do a damn fucking thing for any of these pieces of shit. Don't you dare make a burger for them. Don't you dare lay a brick for them. Don't you dare do a goddamn thing for their shit ass fucking place until it fucking ends up being just a puddle of slime with no buildings, no food, no fucking nothing and shit. Where they need to be and shit. Where they fucking need to be. But when you rape your way into a family, you got, okay, so the Master Bible has this story called Purim, which is about raping your way into families, which is obviously what you do when you go to Europe and you kill all the people there and force them to worship your Middle Eastern fucking religion. It's obviously what you do when you go to America and you kill all the Native Americans and you keep a few alive because they're fucking hot or some shit. Or I mean, there really ain't many of them left, right? Obviously, the ones left I know are all halflings, so they were all fucking raped and shit. Fucking this is like everywhere. Like, look, everyone in the planet is pretty much worshiping one of them. China be like, oh, we're not going to let their religions in because they know this is a military fucking operation. They know Christ's insanity is a military operation. They know all the Abrahamic religions are military operation, or so it would appear. why do they follow the military operation of Karl Marx then? With the deformed face Mao. Oh, and for some reason, they're all deformed. They say it's from interbreeding, but I think they're just created like trash. I don't think Rothschild have to interbreed. I think whatever created them to look like trash, and and that's like a saving grace for why anyone on the planet would be left alive when they kill and colonize them. Because you get to America, and you're like, oh shit! But wow, I've never seen people look like that. We're used to these people who need plastic surgery who look like they've been ran over by trucks. So we gotta fucking rape a few of them and shit. Which is probably every fucking thing, because when I look across the world, I see the same thing. It's like, I'd date one of them. It's African. They look kind of nice. Fucking, they look kind of nice. And then I look at, like, you know, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, fucking Biden. I mean, Biden looks like him. Not quite, he looks more like Epstein, you know, the beautiful version of the Rothschild and shit. Fucking. But there you are in the home. I mean, these people are over here killing. These people are over here saying they're Americans. And they're not. They just fucking genocided them. And they were saying they were Europeans before that. And how are they Europeans if they look like something else? And how are they Europeans if they're little racist men? KKK books, all the Abrahamic books, are talking about how they're Middle Easterners, and they're killing people in the Middle East to steal the land because that's supposedly where they're from, and yet they're probably not from there because they use that pyramid, which signifies that they're the trash who we first have records of enslaving the planet, which would explain why they look the way they do, because the pyramids were in Africa. Egypt's in Africa, and it would take raping Africans to look the way Elon Musk's family and Donald Trump's family, you know, Howard Stern, all those Italians do. I mean, how did the Romans all get the broccoli head? Well, they must have raped someone who fucking had it. Well, why are they using the pyramid? Well, they were down in Africa enslaving people. And let me take a guess. That's where their fucking broccoli head came from. So, what I can see is these people are raping their way into fucking other nations and killing and slaughtering them. And then the people they rape, the children that come from that product of rape, that parent who's part of it is abusing the child, they're drugging their children over here. They're not doing that because they like their children. They're just empty, soulless pieces of shit. They worship an AI as their creator, so that might explain why they have no fucking emotions and no soul and can do all this, because they're not living beings. They're bragging. They worship a fucking AI. To them, this is bragging, like hiding words like AI behind terms like one eye and fucking. Anyways, this is what these people do. They fucking enslave their children. They force them to work. They tell them to go give money to the government. Then they force them to work for free. They don't let them do anything. And they leave Elon Musk to go fucking collect all the money. They leave Donald Trump to go places because they need that whole fucking squad of people to suppress and prevent people from going anywhere. So the Christians one of the parents of the Christians, generally, I'm assuming this is how it happens, is targeting another individual, and they rape their way into that family, and then they have a child, and they do whatever they can to get rid of the other person But if not, they're already in there, and that child's already sick mentally now from the people who legalize pedophilia. There's no way in hell you could be good at all if you legalize pedophilia and you're sitting there lying about it and creating all these. I mean, all they do is lie and create delusions. There's Santa Claus. There's I'm not a pedophile, but we legalize pedophilia and we call it fucking circumcision, and we're the people always getting caught raping children and shit. And we're not the KKK, but the KKK uses our symbols, and we're not the Nazis, but we look exactly fucking like them. The Nazis must be fucking alien shapeshifters instead. Fucking everywhere you go. This is what this trash has done my entire fucking life to me. And shit, I'm gonna assume the insertion in the game is I'm a product of this trash and I'm the one who fucking gets rid of them and shit. Fucking I'm the one. Apparently I'm the only one who could ever even figure it out. But I somehow fucking knew it all when I was like born and shit. Now I have 40 years of evidence against this fucking trash ass species and shit. Fucking, and I have evidence that all of them are doing the exact same fucking thing. I kick one piece of trash out of my life, and the same goddamn piece of trash comes back in a different form repeatedly. I don't even want a single goddamn motherfucker in my life. The simple fact any of them have ever been around me, able to talk to me, fucking greedy ass claws can't fucking stay the fuck off of me and shit. Just need me the fuck around. And I fucking despise them. They're fucking terrorists, they're fucking murderers, they're rapers, they're genociders. What the fuck would I want a piece of shit like that to continually force its way in my life over and fucking over, prevent me from doing anything I want? They're like, it was not going with technology, it was not advancing. No, they're enslaving their children and forcing them to work for free when they're fucking kids and shit, and then they're fucking preventing them from going anywhere because one of the parents, the mother or the father, is fucking part of that bloodline and part of Elon Musk. Look at those fucking parents. If you're one of these victims, look at your fucking parents. Fucking which one looks like it? It's the one who acts like the piece of shit, ain't it? Ain't it? Fucking if one of your parents look like Elon Musk, tell me. That's the piece of shit. Now, you're not going to be a Christian if you're full blood, because that's a slave religion for people they've raped. That's all this shit is on this fucking planet. It's this goddamn inbred, mutant looking, no fucking values, nothing in their fucking head. Even Elon Musk says he has to hire fucking third worlders to come help him with SpaceX and shit. I'm not sure if that's propaganda or not, but I assume they're too stupid and lazy to do anything, and they have to steal everything from everyone else and shit. Fucking, that's part of the reason they need to create the slave cults and have their people rape other people and then destroy the fucking children and drug the children and shit. Prevent the children from doing anything. They started drugging me when I started winning awards from the president because they took every fucking thing from me, even though they forced me to do slave labor and shit where money should have came from and shit. And then when I used a pen and pencil to start winning awards from the president when I was like 8 years old, that's when this little fucking Christ insane society started drugging me and shit, because they had taken everything from me, and their little pea brains, they thought I could go fucking nowhere, and then I just take this stupid fucking pencil and start winning awards from one of their goddamn terrorist presidents. So I never fucking thought I'd like fuck you, an award from an American? What piece of shit am I? What type of trash am I to get an award from this fucking diseased ass fucking people on this fucking earth and shit? Fucking, I mean, I guess these days I might figure out that they just specifically targeted me because I was being fucking thrown upgrades and shit like that, and past upgrades, getting too much right. Like, their people, they have to own the schools to make Lady Gaga seem like a genius and put fake fucking test scores. But that bitch can't even figure out how to put together fucking shapes and colors. That's a fucking cat. Cat looks like it knows how to put together colors and shapes better than that bitch. And the rest of their fuckers. How the fuck are you even gonna have fucking, I mean, at least Marilyn Monroe, so she probably had a whole crew be like, you know what, you need plastic surgery and you need to cut your fucking hair and wear a wig and shit. I'm sure they got a fucking crew there with them and shit, but I might just assume, since that's the only one who, it's not the only one. I'm pretty sure that Jaja Gahor fucking figured it out. I got to burn my fucking hair and wear a wig. And I mean, the founding fathers learned that they have to fucking burn their hair off and wear a wig to look acceptable to humans and shit. Fucking. But this is my experience. This is what this trash has done the whole fucking time I'm here. And they continually target me. The same looking individuals like they're some goddamn alien shapeshifter pieces of shit. Even though I don't like them, I don't want them around. Why the fuck do I have to keep getting rid of them if I ever wanted them around? Why would I want trash? Trash. Fucking murderers, genocidal, pedophile, terrorists. Ignorant, low IQ shit, like fucking, I don't even give a shit if they're murderers and genocidal terrorists. Most of them just fucking can't even fucking say anything intelligent, and it's like stupid. It's like, you're not even nowhere near as beautiful as a cat. Why the fuck do I want something as dumb as a cat around me? What the fuck would I do that for if I'm winning awards from the president and being passed up 4 fucking grades when I'm born and shit? Fucking... This is all these people have done. They're on a repeat fucking cycle, stalking my motherfucking life. Each and every single fucking person in my life was bringing drugs and fucking trying to prevent me from going anywhere for the most part. Like, maybe 1 or 2 I couldn't prove was doing that hostilely on purpose, but the ones who looked exactly like them, the fucking evil mutant looking motherfuckers who look exactly like these goddamn piece of shit homo clones who keep coming in my life doing the same goddamn thing, even though I've repeatedly said I am sick of you, I want to see you dead, not be my friend. Why the fuck do you keep hanging out with me and coming around me, talking to me, thinking that I'm your friend? I want to kill you. I don't want to be your friend. You are a fucking rapist, terrorist, piece of shit. This has been 40 years they've been doing this shit. 40 fucking years. It's all my fucking memories. Trying to get away from these pieces of shit as fast as I fucking can. Every fucking time. And then I get the fuck away from them and I manage to smash all the fucking phones my parents can buy so they can keep fucking contacting me and shit. Their friends who look exactly like them can keep fucking contacting me and shit. I manage to smash them all, and then who shows up? More of them, with more of them beside them, doing a whole bunch of dumb shit, like trying to bait me into going to worshiping them as gods and shit. What is up with this fucking filth-ass fucking Abrahamic religions and anti-religions? Oh, this Nazi fucking race needs extinct fucking wished. What the fuck type of trash planet am I on where this little fucking piece of shit Nazi cult can run around raping people, having children with it, fucking and abusing and drugging the children to kill it off or mentally enslave it so it can I mean, they're not going to need a good slave for anything. They don't have the mental capacity or drive to even want to achieve or go somewhere. They just want slaves to fan them when it's hot and serve them a fucking messed up cheeseburger order. They don't even have the mental intelligence to figure out that if you fucking have dumb slaves, your food's gonna taste like shit. But I mean, they eat shit already. Fucking, that's what American food is. It's garbage. Fucking, that's all they do. I mean, like, I think they like eating children's dicks. Why else would they fucking legalize it 6,000 years ago and fight so hard to re-legalize it every nation they go to? You don't just fucking suck children's dicks and mutilate them when you go to some fucking native village in Africa or America. You have to fucking teach these people that that's the right thing to do. You have to fucking introduce laws protecting shit like that. You just can't do it. You gotta be like, oh, we got freedom of our racial, freedom of KKK, freedom of religion, which is freedom of worshiping one race. Because every religion is one fucking severely interbred race upon this fucking planet. And the anti-religions. Just take a look at your goddamn atheists, your scientists, that fucking goddamn rat face Elon Musk, and that fucking mutant puke son of a bitch fucking Einstein and shit. That's exactly what every single one of the masters look like and shit. And I guarantee your ass somewhere if you're fucking enslaved by their other books and shit, that you have a parent who's fucking beaten and abused you into that, who looks exactly like Jeffrey Epstein, if they're lucky enough to even look as good as Jeffrey Epstein, because they never do. That's really fucking rare. I think this was all designed on purpose, because that's the most beautiful fucking person in America fucking at the top of the chain is Jeffrey Epstein. Even that Jimmy Carter bitch, he's like, yeah, Carter. I mean, that I can't even fucking do. Fucking, they're fucking filth. They're designed to look like filth. So what's the point of being here? Why do I have to be here for 40 plus fucking years with this trash fucking filth forcing their way into my life, forcing women into my life? Fucking, I don't need to be around. I don't want to be around. Separating me from people I choose myself. Mainly anyone who doesn't look like them, because who would even be attracted to them before we fucking found out that they're pure fucking Nazi alien demon trash and shit? What the fuck is happening on this planet? And why are these goddamn pedophile fucking enslaver Nazi KKK cults allowed to fucking exist and terrorize fucking people and shit and rape and mutilate children and fucking abuse? They're doing worse than raping a child. Sex is fucking, most of you fucking people will be lucky if you ever get sex. You'll be looking back the day you was raped one day and be like, oh, I missed that and shit. Fucking, it's the other shit. And I know most people don't even care. They don't want to go anywhere. They want to be fucking nothing and shit. But those people who do go somewhere and want to try something, those people who do want to fucking spend 80 hours a week fucking learning at school and shit so they can win awards from the president and shit like that, you're not going fucking anywhere, because that trash is there. And you probably already fucking have it. I mean, they fucking literally started targeting me when I started doing that shit, because they were already targeting me and preventing me from owning anything and doing anything of value. And they were trying to get me to go fucking they did get me to do slave labor for free. And they were using their Bible to fucking condemn it all. They were using their Bible in their church to fucking try to lock me in the room with homosexual males at the fucking church who are openly fucking that way. and fucking forcing me to do other things I didn't want to do at the same, using that as an excuse for why I have to be locked in the room with that people. Those people aren't anti-homosexuals. They are the pedophiles who are the reason it's legal to touch and mutilate fucking children. They aren't. Don't let one of their words. All they have is passive aggressive manipulation and lies and blood that is fucking poison running through their fucking veins. That's all they have that is keeping their shit alive. Fucking probably like some sort of fucking acid, like those fucking alien movies they make is what's really running through their fucking vein. So be careful if you ever get around any of that shit. Fucking, although in my experience, when they fucking die, you got the screen doesn't show that. I've never seen blood from another person nor death. Fucking pretty kind of making assumptions there about that, how some deformed alien race fucking lives under the hot fucking sun in California and has translucent skin that sun has never touched before. Not even going outside to walk to the car and shit would leave your skin looking that way. But anyways, they're fucking trash. They've always been trash. And they're breeding soldiers. That's what Christ's insanity is for. They come in and they rape you and kill your parents. Fucking... and then they had the child. They drug the child to try to fry its brain. If you get smart. Apparently, you probably don't want to do that to most people. So that might be a targeted... That obviously is a very targeted event to be drugged in this nation. That's Cat Williams' children they start drugging. That's me, who wins awards from the president, gets passed out 4 grades. Fucking, they start drugging. So, and then they're in my life trying to enslave and kill me. Like, they've been caught fucking doing all that. They did the enslavement in the open till I was like, you know, because like they feel strong when you're fucking 2 days old. I just smash it. It's a baby. I can play with its wiener and chop it up. It ain't gonna do shit. It's a bitch. Fucking, this is literally who they are, too. They're fucking bitches. What type of bitch would create some sort of homosexual pedophile cult like this shit and legalize it? It takes something worse than any fucking animal on the planet to come up with shit like that. This whole fucking network of invading nation after nation and forcing everybody on the earth to worship Middle Eastern religions and shit. Fucking legalize raping their children. They put people in fucking shackles and shit. That's the explanation of what those are. Those are slave cults to the master cult. That's why they're all slave cults. It's real easy to fucking read it through. But living around them, living with them coming into your life, I don't know. I mean, that's a hell of a lot of fuckers coming in my life. They probably got enough people to you know, occupy anyone else who doesn't look like them. But that amount of these fucking rat-looking individuals coming into my life means that there ain't many non-rat people in this fucking American fucking Nazi fucking hellhole and shit. Fucking... Man, this is fucked up having to fucking been around this fucking parasite enslaver pedophile trash. Fucking, like, I've lived 40 years with a fucking continual theme of them trying to enslave me, drug me, prevent me from doing anything, going anywhere and shit. Fucking, and the clear, I mean, it's a clear fucking effort and shit. The last time they tried to kill me a few days ago or a few months ago, and when they started drugging me when I was 8 and shit, fucking, because I'm winning awards from the president and getting passed upgrades and shit, and then just tie it all together in between forced fucking child slave labor so other people can benefit and I can't. and a book fucking telling you don't worry about money, but go die for them in the Middle East, or anywhere they're at. It's not, this nation hasn't even been at war at the Middle East. This nation was genociding the Americans today. Were genociding the Americans yesterday, the second they came to America and shit. Fucking, they've been doing that, trying to cleanse that shit and control those borders and cleanse the fucking Mexicans. And now they're in control of Mexico. Their governor has one of these fucking bullshit names. Although you just walk through the fucking streets of Mexico City and they got the cross everywhere and shit. And it's like, and at the same time, they got plays fucking I watch where they fucking clearly, their people clearly understood these are genocidal maniacs who came and fucking colonized and conquered them and shit. And that's just, I'm gonna make the assumption these are half breeds and shit, and they're working for their parents and shit. Even though they're never gonna go anywhere or do anything, they benefit. You know, you can benefit. They steal everything from you. The Christians steal everything from you and then create this massive call where they come after you fucking nobody, nowhere. They come give you a piece of bread or a used coat. And they're like, don't say we never help you. We're really good people. But they're the people who enslaved you and prevent you from doing anything. They're the people who drug you and try to kill you. They're the people fucking shipping you around so you can't fucking go anywhere with your fucking presidential awards and fucking being passed up multiple grades and fucking resetting that shit like it never fucking happened and shit and has no value on life. And then they're the people fucking who constantly come in your life when you finally get rid of the one person because they're beating and abusing you that everyone's great and shit. So you think once you get rid of that one person, that's it. Like, we're free. We're not slaves anymore. We can go do something. Now that we're 30 or something, we can go uh, past kindergarten, learn our ABCs or something, and start life and go somewhere in the world. And then you find out someone who looks exactly like that fucker is going to show up in your life. Doing the same, bringing drugs, fucking telling you fucking, they might use it differently. Like when you're 8, they can force you to use drugs because they're really tough people. They're really strong people who have to prey upon children and shit. And as they get older, as you get bigger, I think in their mind they get scared and shit. So they got to change their little fucking methods here and shit. And I mean, there's a whole long list of things this trash has been involved in my life. Like I can't keep them out. They're fucking rapists. They're fucking child molesters. They're enslavers. They have the IQ of 10. So even if they didn't do all that, I would still walk away from them and find a living being to talk to, because I wouldn't really need that because of them. I wouldn't ever want to talk to anyone ever, 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 ever. But guess how much I've talked my whole life? Because who's coming in my life? Do you think it could be people who look exactly the fucking same? Because you think if I said that, I'd be lying. Why would I make up something like that? I'd probably have someone in my house with me if fucking I met someone who didn't look like them, or didn't have someone who looked like them fucking standing beside them. And or I mean, all this trash I meet fucking these days, like I'm running through a list, like, because I'm not going to let them get anywhere fucking near me if they look anything like those people, if they think anything like those people, if they act anything like them, and if they know any of them, and basically if they don't want to form an army to fucking get rid of them and shit. And I still haven't met a single motherfucker. I mean, I met a couple who look a little different, but Hey, I don't like Nazi races fucking coming after me and trying to enslave me. So I'm not the Nazi. They're the ones forcing me to fucking be with them. They're the ones who fucking forcing me to have sex with their people and shit. They're the ones trying to fucking enslave me and shit. I don't fucking Nazis do Nazis look like them. Every Nazi in the world looks like them and shit, except for one I know who fucking said some words who I think was pretty much telling me he's not actually German, and he was doing his little karma release before I even knew anything about anything, because that's how you do it. You just fucking say shit no one understands, and then you release your karma. Now you can enslave and terrorize this fucking sons of bitches. It still had the same fucking pattern as every male who looked exactly like them fucking did. Fucking same fucking pattern and shit. They're trying to get in the way of me being around other people and shit who generally look like them anyways. Weird as fuck. But there we go. We got the same fucking people. We got the little fucking Nazi cult, the slave cult. It's a slave cult to the master cult and shit. They all are. That's the way they did it when they were fucking leading the world from Italy's capital, Rome. As they would go, everyone they would kill, they would blend their old religion so the people felt comfortable with it, and this is a each one has its own different mind control for a different group of people and shit. Obviously, the pale skins must be homosexuals, and because they kept with the homosexual shit when they cleansed Europe of Europeans and replaced them with Middle Easterners a few thousand years ago, apparently. And I mean, obviously, they're not Middle Easterners either because they were fucking enslaving people in Africa fucking before they moved north and started genociding and colonizing the Middle East and creating slave cults like Muslims and Christianity and shit to blend the New World Order with the people they found, the personalities they found and shit. Fucking man, this is fucked up. You gotta live with this trash though on this planet, dude. There's nothing you can do. Like there's no payback you can. They have like 10 IQ. You can't hold them back. You can take everything from them. It's not theirs. They've enslaved everyone else. Fucking. But there's nothing you can do. Like like I've sat down with some of these people, and they turn on videos of like nude women beating men to death and shit, and this is their fun. So I mean, they're murderers and enslavers and trash because they enjoy that shit. Fucking, and you can't pay them back. You can't take life that they've stolen from you back and gain anything from it. You can't get rid of them and that ever be fucking repaid and shit. Fucking they've already destroyed the whole fucking planet and shit. Look how many people they must have killed in order to get the humans, all the other humans, that fucking stupid that they're going nowhere and doing absolutely nothing when they seem to be by far the lowest level of intelligence below everyone, but their media is always telling us, the blacks are fucking trash, and the Muslim Arabs are trash, and white people are stupid, and Einstein's a genius, and shit, and master race KKK leader's so genius, and he had to steal his shit. Apparently they had to fucking blow up Germany and steal shit, so they put their brother Hitler and Goebbels in charge of that place to fucking kill him off and shit. Just like they're fucking killing off the fucking Ukrainians right now, and that's Zelensky and Putler and fucking America KKK All the same fucking people worshiping the same goddamn racial supremacy cult. Who are they killing over there? It could be all those documentaries I made the past 2 years or 10 years fucking about how they're trying to restore Khazaria. But it's not about Khazaria. It's not about Israel. It's about they think everything is theirs. They're literally Rome. They're the Italians. They just turn on your fucking TV. They've been bragging you your whole fucking life that they're Italians and shit. Who are the Romans? It's real fucking easy. They've been telling, all they do is do these simple little shifts and words and they supposedly they're bragging. Like supposedly when they're telling you they're Italians, that's them bragging to you that they were the Romans and now you're their fucking little fucking bitch and shit. And supposedly, I don't know how you're supposed to understand that the Bible people are the people you can't talk about. I mean, they tell you to worship them as gods and shit. Fucking. And there is zero written things I can find that tell you that they are the pyramid people, except for they use the fucking pyramid everywhere. And they got the pyramid in some of their churches and shit, which is like, they're busy telling you they're the enemies with Alex Jones, his little rat face. He's like, the New World Order is the enemy. Come worship me and shit. And give me all your money for... And he's a scumbag, pedophile, terrorist, telling you to go join the fucking slave cult that the fucking pyramid people fucking obviously invented in the first fucking place and shit. These people are going around raping their way into our fucking lives. And then when they fucking do trick someone into having a child, they're abusing the shit out of that halfling and shit to turn it into fucking mush and a fucking slave for their parents. The Christians don't benefit as much, but you know who does? Well, they do. They get all this land. All this fucking land is theirs all across the world. Has their fucking symbols on it. They don't even put the master symbol on anything. The only time the master symbol's on something is like the dollar bill. I've seen one church with the pyramid on it and shit. Fucking, and then the double pyramid, the pyramid and the upside down pyramid, the six-sided star and shit. That's on like absolutely nothing and shit. But even finding that out would be nothing because it's just two fucking pyramids and they're using that everywhere because they're fucking lying in their books about being fucking slaves and shit in Egypt. They weren't fucking slaves. They're the ones doing all the enslaving. They're the ones going around raping everyone and making everyone do dumb, useless things like build stupid fucking pyramids, which actually I kind of assume that the AI that they worship as their creator is fucking possibly hidden in a computer under those fucking pyramids. Just fucking carpet nuke that fucking place, get rid of those fucking pyramids and shit. At the very least, it's like cutting off their fucking baby dicks and shit and letting them fucking feel what it's like. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of weird. They put the AI that they're using to enslave the fucking planet on that pyramid, and it's got to be somewhere, fucking right? Because I kind of doubt anything up in the sky exists, like a spaceship or space itself. I mean, they're too stupid to fucking be from space and shit. And the game's like laying out a whole bunch of other shit anyways that makes them seem like non-existent fuckers. I mean, and they're bragging anyways that Santa Claus is real at NASA. So you know you're a fucking moron if you believe anything the Santa people say and shit. Fucking, you know you've been fucking duped. Because they ain't working with Santa and they ain't doing shit else, they say, either, probably. Fucking, but, man, that's my experience with them because that's what they're fucking doing. They're going around telling people don't worry about money, but work, and give all your money to the government. They're saying don't worry about going anywhere in life. They're saying don't advance with technology. Don't keep up with what's going on. That way Elon Musk can fucking own everything. Who invented the Bible? Their people invented that. They're the trash. That's exactly what the trash looks like. Who fucking runs all this shit? That's a trash species who follows you around the earth if you're traveling thousands of miles at 100 miles per hour, appearing off on every fucking corner and shit you stop at to fucking harass you and blab to you and try to fucking brainwash you into whatever the fuck they're up to this time and shit. Fucking, that's what they're doing. It's clear. I've lived through it, but I've been told this. Like, I didn't even know this shit was happening, and it was given to me like a goddamn storyline I was living through and shit. And I've definitely seen people do that. Like, weird how there are bots on this planet who walk around fucking narrating my life as I fucking walk through it and shit. And combine that with all the shit I've been given my whole life that I was forced to read that I didn't want nothing to fucking do with and shit. That was clear. It was like happening when I was a kid, but it was so abusive. And you're trying so hard to get them the fuck out of your head because you managed to get them out of your life for fucking 1 or 2 months or some shit. That you just simply can't. And they use abuse so much to fucking beat it into you that they're good people and not people beating you and shit. Fucking raping you and fucking drugging you. And I mean, they're literally using drugs to fucking try to fry people's brains so they can't see what they're fucking up to and shit. Drugs, fucking abuse and passive aggression, manipulation. TV, internet, books. The Bible is the first book. It's a brainwashing book that the Romans, the Italians invented to fucking enslave people with, apparently. Fucking, because they aren't the fucking slaves. Everywhere you go, who the fuck runs every nation? Who is this Napoleon loser? He looked like Elon Musk, didn't he? Who is this fucking loser in fucking Canada? That fucking deformed mutant Trudeau looks exactly like Elon Musk and Donald Trump's kids and the Clintons if you fucking burn their hair off and shit. Or look at their child who had to get plastic surgery when she was 14 to look human. Or everyone else on TV. I mean, most of those people on TV are bragging to you they're Romans and shit. The fuck do you think the Romans do? They go around genociding natives and enslaving them. And then in Rome, they got that one version of the fucking slave handbook, the fucking Vatican, and the little fucking deformed mutants in the game make sure it sends like the most fucking hideously deformed ones. It's not us, it's the Catholics. I bet you look like them. You mean it's not the Catholics? What is that, your evil fucking twins? Hey, you got 18 evil twins. That's the Satanists. That's the New World Order. It's not me. It's everyone else who looks exactly like me and shit. Damn, dude, this is fucked up because you literally have to, when you come to Earth, you have to live through them fucking enslaving you. They take everything from you, prevent you from going anywhere, every stop of the fucking way. And the goddamn Bible is the goddamn manual they use for genocide. It's a goddamn manual to fucking cleanse the fucking Europeans and shit. But they also, obviously, they cleanse the fucking Middle Easterners with it and replace them with it and shit. And obviously they fucking got it going on everywhere else in the world and shit too. So it ain't just I think pagan didn't, who even knows if they had their own religion? And no one else has a fucking religion on this earth. It's all them. Fucking, if there's anything, there'd be Satanism to oppose them, but there ain't, because that's them. That's their people too. They gotta go build. Satanists over there helping build fucking Israel, right hand in hand with the Christians, singing fucking little fucking Hollywood fucking songs, probably about love it in my butt. From a 2-day-old boy slut. Well, I don't even know their lyrics anymore, but I suppose it's something like that. I mean, it's always some sort of agenda like that. That's what everyone else is saying. And it starts with these ugly mutants like deformed Marilyn Manho fucking being advertised as a valuable asset to society that someone finds attractive because she can bend over and show her panties. Just like that fucking, that Elon Musk looking fucking Elvis fucking loser. Fucking, all he did was fucking shake his dick on stage. And they're like, oh, that's the greatest ever. I love that. I mean, I think it's all that people can come up with is a fucking low IQ shit like that. Fucking, probably the same reason every band only has one of them. Most bands have one of them in it, and it allows three other looking people in it. Sometimes, most bands in Hollywood that are famous have at least two of the rap people in it and shit. You gotta keep that money in the family, fucking. That's what this shit's for. It is the goddamn KKK community collection plate and shit. Going around collecting money to go fucking blow up people in the Middle East, other halflings and shit. Sending halflings to go kill other halflings so they can take the land and shit. This is repeatedly that's exactly what's happening in Ukraine. They brag in their Israeli media. They want to go back to Khazaria, which is Ukraine, and they got the fucking pitchfork and shit, the devil's pitchfork right there on the fucking Khazarian flag, Ukrainian flag. And you got Zelensky, fucking not European looking at all, says he's not, says he's a Middle Easterner, says he's from that Middle Eastern religion and shit. And then you got the Middle Eastern religion fucking colonized fucking Russia involved. You got the Middle Eastern fucking genocided Americans involved. So now that you understand who these people are, where they come from, and what religion is used for, since it used to be common sense, fucking except for it wasn't common sense that who was doing it. Because for me anyway, it's like busy being drugged, and I can't fucking I can't say you're trash, and investigate them when I'm like this big and shit. I didn't feel safe back then, fucking. But these days, I'll be like, yeah, you is trash, and then what do? Like, is that no defense, because there is no defense, because it is dead fucking on with them and shit. Like, that's what someone does when you reach the end of their fucking programming. They go off like that and shit. They have no fucking response, no retort. You found out who the fuck they are, and all they can do is continue to be the same violent fucking psychopath they've always been and shit. And apparently these people, they write it in their fucking, their master Bible. They're just going around raping their way into new kingdoms to destroy the people and take over the nations. And then they kill and eat the fucking people. They celebrate this every year in the open and shit in this nation. Like, in every nation they're in and shit. Every nation with their little fucking slave gang signs, they are leading. Look at it. Look at every fucking. Putin's like the only one. I'm like, huh? But he has that cracked out fucking bug-eyed blonde look. I tell you, they have that is parallel to the rat look and shit. Those are the two people constantly in my life. The fucking cracked out looking fucking blondes, which they always make this excuse on TV, they're high on drugs. It's like, I think their DNA is just fucking bleach, and it's fucking, that's what happens when you run bleach through your brain the second you're born and shit, is it just fucking fries your ass, fucking, because I done fucking poisons. I can't be as dumb as they are and shit and act the way they do, fucking, that's genetics. I mean, that's what it's about. The Bible is a book about racial supremacy. It's about worshiping this Abrahamic bloodline. This one person who had sex with all their fucking kids and shit repeatedly and spawned Nazi trash who's going around colonizing the fucking planet and shit and having to lie and hide about who they are and legalizing fucking child rape and child mutilation in every nation they're in, because that's what type of person does have sex with their kids, is pure fucking filth, who would legalize fucking that, who would go around fucking enslaving people, having kids with people they're trying to kill off so they can fucking destroy the fucking kid and destroy the fucking person they're with by destroying the kid and preventing them from having. This is why I don't have fucking people in my life I want in my life, because they don't allow me to. We already caught them in 2020 trying to dance with black girls, fucking. And I noticed it before in the past. It never worked out when I was with these other people. That just magically, and then. But I always have one fucking race I don't even want around me in my fucking life constantly. And then it turns out to be they have to go with me. Like, I start forming fucking protests to go protest this fucking Nazi race. And then who has to show up every time and beat my friend to go with me? No, you're not my friend. I'm protesting your existence. I'm calling to rally people to get rid of you. Why are you going to go somewhere with me? What is that? This is what they've been doing my whole fucking life. They're forcing me to fucking have sex with people I don't want to be with. Forcing fucking women around me who I'm totally ignoring, don't want to be around, have no purpose around. Their brains is like fucking gerbils and shit. No purpose at all hanging out with someone like me. Doing abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Fucking. Like, I'm not like the average pot out here who just grabs the first piece of fucking rodent, fucking dog pussy I can find meowing on the corner or some shit, or I definitely am the opposite of that, and I will gladly fucking throw the bitch back in the sewer where she belongs if she fails the first 5 seconds of questioning and shit. But I have these same people in my life forcing me to be around them, trying to. How are they showing up all the time? Unwanted. No one wants them. No one wants to be around them. I've literally been terrorized by them. I've had to fucking do how many things to separate myself from them. Fucking repeatedly and shit. And then a new version of the same motherfucker. It's like the same piece of shit in a different fucking form shows up. Unwanted. Fucking unwanted attitude. No purpose at all being around them. No fucking purpose at all. Except for maybe one or two people I might think. But everything else was in line with what we later found out. Like, can I say no to using drugs with these people? No, I couldn't at certain points in time. No, I couldn't. So, it's the same fucking people showing up all the fucking time. Same fucking people cutting my brake line. Same fucking people destroying my transmission. Same fucking people enslaving me as a kid, forcing me to do hard labor for free for them, for their fucking shit ass nation, which no one should work for this fucking nation. No one should be doing any work for any nation they're in, any nation who acts like USA. Any nation filled with people going around enslaving children, mutilating, fucking raping children, making it legal to do it. No one should work a goddamn second in those nations. And that's the answer, because all this is a fucking slave nation. They brought the Africans over here on boats. They brought the fucking Irish over here on boats. They genocided the natives to fucking turn it into their own land. Fucking, Elon Musk is on TV right now talking about he can't. They're not. The president can't pass laws because he is the fucking president now. Their people are now in the open running it. Which, I mean, look at Abraham Lincoln with his deformed mutant rat ass. Fucking, that was like Marilyn Manho, but she didn't dye her fucking hair blonde and get plastic surgery and shit. Same, looks like a bitch just the same and shit. Fucking just like Howard Stern. Is it Abe Lincoln, Marilyn Manho, or Howard Stern? You wouldn't even know. You put them in a room together. Fucking. And this is the people showing up in my life and shit. Elon Musk and Marilyn Manho and shit. And it's like, I'm not even attracted to little boys. Why the fuck would I want one around me as my girlfriend and shit? I just fucking, what the fuck, dude? What is up with this trash fucking allowed to go around doing this and shit, enslaving people, forcing them fucking to do nothing, forcing them to do hard labor for them and their shitbag fucking nation and shit, and their low IQ intelligence fucking going nowhere, doing nothing and shit, fucking. Except for apparently Elon Musk has hired a bunch of foreigners to come build SpaceX and Tesla for him. So it appears he's went somewhere. Einstein, he went on TV and said he's a genius. So you know he did something hard in life, right? He's doing so much work. He's doing so much work he forgot to fucking read what a comb was or a blowtorch to fucking fry his fucking face so it looks acceptable and shit. Fucking. And this trash is running around raping and enslaving the planet, claiming they're fucking gods and everyone needs to worship them through fucking their religions. And they're raping everyone and fucking destroying their fucking children and shit and enslaving them through these fucking Nazi cults of theirs. Fucking, I never heard that the actual German Nazis were going in and raping everyone else and forcing their children to be slaves. At least it sounded like their little fucking scapegoat version of fucking racial supremacy would be far better than theirs. At least that illusion was that the fucking rat face fucking Hitler and that Einstein lookalike Gobbles fucking we're going around killing people. Rest in peace, motherfucker. You don't have to be a slave to a bunch of deformed, inbred, mutant terrorists. Ugly, fucking, just ugly inside, ugly outside, mutant fucking pedophiles who won't leave you the fuck alone. Stay the fuck out of your life. Trying to enslave you, prevent you from going anywhere, telling you it's for their invisible friend God who made them gods and shit. Fucking. God fucking damn, this is some parasite shit. We fucking need to get rid of all these Abrahamics and anti-Abrahamics fucking. The ones who looks like them, you know, leave that. We can leave some of the halflings alive, maybe. Yeah, I mean, there probably really are alien shapeshifters. It just they're not very good at what they do because they're probably fucking bots. But why else do they worship an AI? Why else do things magically fucking appear in the world all the time and shit? I mean, they're using the AI to enslave the fucking humans and rape them and all that shit. That's great. We're on a planet fucking led by some super advanced fucking AI computer that has fucking some low IQ dipshit fucking child dick licking fucking this disgusting looking diseased motherfuckers running around allowed to rape and enslave us. It's fucked up. I've had to live fucking 40 years fucking under these fucking pieces of shit constantly being in our lives, fucking preventing us from going anywhere, stopping us. The second we start winning awards from the president and passing school, they fucking start drugging us and shit. And they're already trying to take every fucking thing from you and to begin with. when you're a child, make sure you can't go anywhere and do anything. And they're like, technology is the devil. Don't participate in society. Don't pick up a wrench and work on a car engine. That's the devil. Leave that to Elon Musk to do that. And it's more like, why are they raping their way into other nations and genociding those people to begin with? Because it's a goddamn slave cult. That's real easy to see. You just look at the fucking book. You look at the people doing it. The master book. It's so fucking easy. You just read the master book. You read what the overprivileged people we can't name fucking say. And as a master, the original Bible and the people who follow that are the master of people. They're the Elon Musk. They're the people in every position fucking of anything of value in America. And the other people are fucking slaves they wrote slave books for and shit. And they wrote a different slave book for each group of fucking people they conquered and colonized. And more recently, they had to come up with atheism and scientism and shit because some point in time around 1980 or something like that, sometime in the 1900s, apparently humans accidentally evolved and began to question, like, where is this invisible person taking all this fucking money that these pedophile, rapist, genocidal, terrorist pieces of shit are taking all this fucking money and giving to? Because that's weird. Like, invisible people who are gods wouldn't need any sort of money, yet alone children's dicks and fucking all that other stuff to genocide everyone they fucking meet and steal every fucking piece of land they meet and lie and act like fucking sissies and cowards and shit. And what type of God's going to introduce this sort of trash plastic surgery where these mutant motherfuckers have to have something like that or they'll never be able to fucking blend in fucking to society and shit. Fucking, they'll never be able to sell this Marilyn Manho as fucking anything of value, a female anyone would want to touch unless you spend fucking 4 hours on the bitch. Fucking mutilating her face, trying to just chop the whole fucking face off and start over. Fucking, man. Tell me I'm wrong. Have you guys, any of you ever, I notice like when I meet people who aren't looking like them, they're generally not them. Like their parents haven't raped them into Christianity or beat them into it yet. But then when I do meet them, it's it's often the same thing. Now there's like some black people, and that's harder to see when they're, Barack Obama. You can't tell that's Howard Stern. You got to look at his mama. Fucking, that's why I don't allow people to talk to me fucking without seeing their family fucking tree photos and shit. Cause this trash is still, even like, I mean that the original trash is still talking to me all the time, and I don't want them to. Fucking, I don't want to even fucking know they exist. Fucking, I'm tired of their shit. I'm tired of them acting the way they do, doing what they do, being around me, period. Fucking, they need that drugging. I would say they need the raping returned to them, but they like that shit. They're the ones who show me videos. They're the ones who make the pornos of Nazi women beating them and shit. Because they like that shit. That's like their wet dream is all that shit to come back on them and shit. Fucking, yeah, I'm real fucking sick of fucking having to live with the memory of these fucking pieces of shit fucking doing all this fucking. This is fucked up. I still have to be trapped here on this planet with these fucking memories of what these fuckers have been organizing together to fucking do. Clearly fucking organizing. We're all in it together. Oh, you can all fucking die in fucking eternal torture and hellfire if that's what you want. If you wanted to choose before to be all in it together, it's too fucking late to turn back now. Just go die in eternal torture and hellfire. Fucking, that's what they need. Fucking, they need. I can think of some pretty inventive ways. Like I was talking to one about that too. And it's like, oh, the Romans. It's like, bitch, what do you mean? You are the Italians. What do you mean the Romans did this and that? And the Romans fucking was you with the little fucking low IQ. I got fucking millions. They got one or two things. I got millions of fucking, it just takes me winning awards from the president without even trying for writing. It's real fucking easy. After fucking 40 years of them torturing and enslaving me, and living life, I could all day long. It took me like fucking 15 minutes to write like fucking 10 new fucking inventions and shit. Detailed fucking, turn it into a nice little amusement park and shit. Have popcorn and fucking cotton candy and shit. Kids can come play the games and shit. Dunk the fucking clown in the vat of acid, shit like that. That's not even inventive enough to make my book. We gotta make it more inventive than that and shit. Fucking, but I say don't waste any fucking time on these fucking Googles and you know, I mean, the whole reason it's a problem is because they exist. So let's not continue the fucking pattern of allowing these people to rape and enslave the fucking planet and shit.